Hey guys, Sanjay here from Carcraft Auto Detailing in Melbourne. Today's video is a look at a new car wash method I've been trialling over the last month that I wanted to share with you, as I feel it really is an improvement over the standard 2-bucket wash method. And what's more, it'll save you a little time, money, as well as providing a safer car wash result. There's been quite a lot of progress in recent years in the way of developing and educating car owners and professionals on safer car wash techniques. The standard 1-bucket method that many of us started with has now evolved into the 2-bucket method with grit guards that has been generally accepted as the standard of the safer way to wash your car in relation to minimizing potential scratches, and there is no doubting that it works. In addition, I've more recently seen and heard of many new techniques, including a multi-mitt wash method that is based on using a clean mitt for each section of your car, using anywhere from about half a dozen to a dozen mitts to largely reduce dirt making its way back onto your mitt and then potentially scratching the paint. Another is the pressure rinse method, that instead of using your bucket to rinse your wash mitt after each section, you use your pressure washer to blast the mitt clean. That again is based on minimizing dirt that could potentially re-enter the wash mitt and scratch the car's paint. My opinion after trialing all these methods and more is that they are all safe and they all work. So I'm not here to say which one is better or which one you should use, as that should be a personal choice based on what you feel comfortable with and what works well in your world, as there is no method out there that is both 100% safe and 100% effective. But as with all safe car wash methods, whether you prefer the 2-bucket, multi-mitt or pressure rinse method or something a little different again, there is always going to be some pros and cons to every technique out there, and depending on who you ask, there is also quite a lot of difference in opinion on which method is best, safest and why. Not to mention that not everyone may want to spend the same amount of time or invest the same amount of money when it comes to washing their car. The method and technique I want to share today is actually quite adaptable, in that it can be used with your own personal favourite car wash technique and doesn't require you to buy anything new or even really change anything significant about how you choose to wash your car. It's really all about improving the performance and lubrication abilities of your car wash detergent and wash mitt to increase both its cleaning action and make it safer no matter which method you use. The largest issue with filling up your wash bucket with water and detergent is that after you rinse the dirt off the mitt after each section, you also rinse the detergent off. And although I always add car wash detergent directly to my mitt as well as the bucket, it just continuously reduces in performance throughout the wash. I've discussed in the past how water is primarily a solvent, and how your foam and suds are what really provide the safe washing experience. And even beyond washing your car, to things like claying, wet sanding and drying your car, it's all about the lubrication in relation to making all these procedures a safer method. This new car wash method does away with your detergent bucket and replaces it with a spray bottle that is a mix of your car wash detergent of choice and water. And basically, instead of dunking your wash mitt into the bucket of water and detergent, that's usually a very low concentration of actual active ingredient, you're now using a spray bottle to reapply the detergent at a lower dilution rate and higher concentration of active suds and lubrication that doesn't change over the course of washing your car, but remains consistent and even more so effective in my experience with it. Now, depending on the particular car wash product you prefer and how concentrated it is, I've found that give or take about 100 ml of detergent to 900 ml of water in a 1 litre spray bottle to be a good ratio, which should also be enough product for a good dozen or so washes, meaning that in essence, you should cut your car wash detergent costs dramatically, which over the course of a year should provide some significant savings. Now if you use the 2-bucket method, you just keep your rinse bucket and replace your wash bucket with the spray bottle. And if you use the multi-mitt method, you can simply wet your mitts with water and use the spray bottle to apply your detergent. And if you use the pressure rinse method, you can once again replace your wash bucket and just use the spray bottle to reapply your car wash detergent after each rinse. So in essence, the spray detergent wash method is really more about fine-tuning and extracting more performance and safety out of your existing car wash method. And like I said, apart from an empty spray bottle, you don't need to invest or buy anything new. It won't take any more time to wash your car. In fact, it'll save time in doing away with your wash bucket, reduce the amount of car wash detergent you use quite significantly, and most of all, provide a more consistent, effective, and safer car wash experience. Now there is other ways to go about increasing the foam and lubrication when washing your car, such as using a foam lance with a pressure washer to cover the car in a blanket of snow foam. But generally, most people use this as a pre-soak before rinsing the vehicle. So you'd be foaming, rinsing, and then foaming again before you begin washing with your mitt. And I accept that not everybody has access to a pressure washer or may want to go through this longer process each time they wash their car. And in addition, you'll also find that the foam will begin to quickly diminish and run off the car before you finish washing the whole vehicle. But as I said before, this spray bottle method can be incorporated to this or any other method to just tweak and improve the performance and safety of your detergent, no matter which method you use. As with all car wash methods, I've been playing around with this new spray bottle technique to try and fine tune it in relation to making it more adaptable and user friendly. So a couple of variations I've been trialing is using a pump action sprayer that saves a bit of time on labour and in applying the detergent to your mitt to keep you moving at a faster pace during the wash process. And it also stores enough product for dozens of washes, great for mobile or fixed location detailers and car washers. I've also made and used decontamination wash dilutions using CarPro Reset and Concours Snow Plus for decontamination washes prior to iron and tar removal and clay barring in preparation for paint correction and protection. And a method that is really similar to using your waterless wash technique would be to spray the detergent directly on the panel and work section by section with the option to rinse down each section as you go to avoid the detergent drying on the paint, which may be a great option for those hotter days and climates. In the end, the possibilities and variations with this spray bottle method are endless, so it really comes down to what you feel comfortable with and how much time you're willing to spend. But the real basis of this method is all about obtaining and achieving more performance out of your car wash products whilst using just a fraction of the amount you'd normally use. So I just wanted to share my experiences and thoughts with this and the many ever-evolving car wash methods and techniques. I'll hopefully be doing a video soon that'll be a more step-by-step process of how I maintain my cars once they've been fully corrected and protected, which will also be a 6-month update on the Giulietta QV step-by-step correction and protection detail series that some of you may have seen on this channel. I really hope that some of you found this video useful. Please like, comment and subscribe to show your support. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.